Hello, I'm Steve. Welcome to the Patio Heat channel, where we create visual concepts of infrared heating as well as tips for outdoor comfort. Our one-on-one customer support helps you make the best decision for your application. We strive to earn your business. Visit our patioheat.com website for sales and more information. Now let's get heating. All right, so this is a residential application. It's a covered patio. You can see we have a fan up here. Also a couple of recessed lighting. We have three of them over here, one and one over here, one here, and then I have this one inset from the other two over here. Also, there's a couple of speakers, and we have a doorway swings into the residence. Also, fireplace over here, and I think that is about it as far as the things that we need to watch out for. All right, let's go ahead and look at the overall dimensions. So overall dimensions I have at 19 feet this direction here, and then also 14, we'll call it 15 feet here. And that's to the inside edge of this post support here. And a couple other measurements. I have a ceiling height here of 11'4". Now there was two different heights they had, 11 foot and 11'4", so I just chose to stick with the one. It does need to be well, it's important that it's a flat ceiling, I should say, but the configuration I have would allow a slight slope here if in fact it's just a few inches for this whole overall distance here. Seating area, as you can see, we have a reclining space here and a reclining space over here, and I think that's about it. All right, so let me go ahead and turn that off and look at possibility of using 2 units. They did mention wanting to have 2 units, and I would say just on the close to the wall side here. Now I placed the 2 units over here centered in the patio. This is a 6,000 watt unit. I have it at about a 15-degree tilt. Not sure if a 15-degree tilt will require to have the brackets lowered. You may need to have that lowered, but we'll look at that here in just a minute. You do need to have at least 18 inches off of the back side of the units itself. Let's look at the clearances below here. So you can see that here's my clearance from the edge of the heater here to the wall, 18 inches. And then also on this side here, I just duplicated that because of this height here. I think I have it at 10 inches here. Let's go ahead and pop that in there. Yeah, 10 inches here. And in any case, I have that to approximately 18 inches. When there's a 15-degree tilt, you can see that the clearances here are not making contact here, but that is 18 inches of clearance. So let's see if there's anything else I want to talk about. So the clearance below is 36 inches below the heater, as well as 18 on all 4 sides. Clearance above the heater is 6 inches, and that's why I'm saying that you might need to have a 2-inch drop on the bracket itself. Just keep that in mind, and I think that is about it. So let's go ahead and look at the footprint of heat for these 2 heaters. So footprint of heat, you can see that we're covering this space here fairly decently, this space here just fine, and then I'm just covering one of the, well, 1.5, let's say, of this space here. Now this is infrared light wave, so the light wave, it is very specific, but it does travel outside of that realm that you see here with the orange color. It does bend, stretch, and it will reach out to further areas. However, it's not the ideal amount of heat that you need. So that's why I say that we're only heating up, the 1.5 chair over here. But this would be a decent application here with 2 units. I think that would work fairly well. Let's just see what we would see inside here. You would not see the array itself. You just see the equipment, and I think that looks pretty good. So let's go ahead and go back to the overall appearance here. And I'm going to actually turn off the fireplace here just so we can get a good look at the coverage. You can see that there's good overlapping between the 2 heaters, and I think that looks fairly decent here. All right, so let's go ahead and look at a different option, which would be, well, actually I want to go back to here, and let's move these 2 units I'm going to move them approximately 3 feet over to the left. And, oops, let's try that again. And then I'm going to plop in another unit right here in front of the fireplace. And here you can see that we are now heating up the almost entire space just fine. Let me turn that fireplace off again. You got a good coverage throughout the whole entire span here with the 3 units. All right, now you do need to make sure you maintain that 18 inches on the left here again, so just bear that in mind. And let's go ahead and look at a 4th option. I'm just going to leave the fireplace off for this moment and look at 4 units here. So here's what 4 units would look like, and again, just maintaining that 18 inches on either side, and these are all 6,000 watt units. And I would probably want a control system on something like this, because this is the maximum amount of heat for the whole entire space. And you can see that we're heating up, you know, portions of the fireplace section here, so you're kind of wasting a little bit of heat with this application, but it is designed to heat up this whole entire space. Just look at the space itself again. We're looking at about 330 square feet of space here. So now just to look at what the customer had inquired about, and that's placing 2 units here. This is what it would look like with just 2 units. You know, taking the fireplace off here again, you can see that this coverage from here all the way over to here would not be ideal, and it wouldn't be ideal over here. However, it would make this space here fairly warm and decent, I would say. So the coverage would be nice if it was just this half of the section of the patio that you're really looking to heat up. All right, I think that's about it. And let me just go ahead and turn these back on here and see what that looks like. I'm going to turn off the ray here just to get a visual of the application. And I think that's about it. All right. Well, if you're looking for some assistance with your outdoor heating application, you would like us to review your plans, please send your information into designs@patioheat.com. I'm Steve, and please tap that like button. We don't advertise, we're not monetized. YouTube does not promote us in any way unless we receive thumbs up from viewers like you. We truly appreciate that. Thank you. Have an excellent day.